Uh-oh.
There we go.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
We haven't done anything yet. We're waiting for you.
I
As
have.
always. Waiting, 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 waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Like the song says, waiting on a woman.
Yeah, well, where is that there it is. Alright. Now I have all three references. And I can get that spell that I'm looking at working, researching,
Well,
sort of.
you can tell them what we're doing since you took them out and they're like, where are we going? Here. Where are we going? Here. They don't know.
So
Well,
last, if I were about to face some demons and stuff, I'm assuming you all were successful.
Yes, after they ate you. As usual.
so what was your backup
To your backup.
to your backup? The demons ate your next three characters, by the way.
Yeah, just to kind of get that out of the way.
Yeah, it was just Dave, Lisa, and I that took care of them.
Yeah, he had to. Remember, he had to go to Logan.
Yeah.
That was an interesting night.
Yeah, it was. And I got stuck because I didn't have a particular one of my spells memorized. I've since fixed that.
Oh, I need that like so badly. Not.
Well, thought I'd offer. You can always say no.
I could.
All right. So
yeah.
Yes, it doesn't work. I
Yeah,
think it'll
yeah.
work better for you because you have yours right in front of you, and you can really
all right.
judge it. Yeah.
We are up here. Or we're up there. And we spent the night at this farm in the hut because they're not ready to host visitors. But we're heading down to Murashan village, which is right in the middle, pretty much. It's pretty much a straight shot down to see if we can locate the force or the Idjit that woke the Yule Man early. And so that was day one. Day two, these next two hexes, which are 5 mile hexes, I'm kind of riding my phantom steed, kind of like almost I'm secured to the saddle so I don't fall off. And I'm doing an aerial with my familiar. So yeah, I'm flying around through the eyes of my familiar, my eagle familiar. Or is it an owl? I can't remember. Might be an owl. The first hex out of the farm, nothing. Took us half a day to clear it, search it. But we are now at the end of that second day in the second hex of the day. And I'm seeing nothing through my familiar.
That one.
That one, yes. Through see, what am I calling this one? Yeah, I got nothing right now for a name for my familiar. Maybe a little bit later. But yeah, we're
There it goes. Name's nothing.
Call him Max.
What's wrong with nothing? It's a good name. It's a good name as anything. My name is nobody.
So that's the. I guess we're either middle of the second half of the day or the end of the second half of the day, and that's where we're at the moment.
That's the story of that.
That's where you are.
It is where we are.
No matter where you go, there you
Here
are.
we are. Exactly. I'm going to need to heat this up. I'm going to use your microwave.
Well, that's what it's there for. I don't think that cup will fit in it though. Too tall.
I'll drink it.
Yeah, you can tell by looking, it's too tall. It would little, right about where the S, the SF, and all that, they'll thump right about there. Kunk, kunk, kunk. Won't fit. Because I can't get a Dunkin' extra large.
Yep.
Won't fit.
This is slightly smaller than the extra large.
Yeah,
Dunkin'.
they don't fit well.
But
Larges fit okay, but extra, it's not. That isn't one of those bigger microwaves. Yeah, doesn't.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
So-
mean you can't put it in another cup. But
I'm not going to dirty another cup for you. And then a piece of chocolate.
shut up and give me chocolate.
There you go.
Whoops.
Yeah, there we go.
Shut up, I stole two. I was sleight of handing and I failed.
I get a free advantage then.
Mm.
All right.
Oh,
Guess we're getting ready to make camp. Is that about it?
As far as I know, that's what you did, make camp.
because you already circled around and didn't see anything, right? So, what time of day is it? Is it getting on?
Evening.
And squeeze.
Let's see here. Where is it? Well, that's not a. What that was. But. Ooh, hold on a minute. I gotta check something before. I gotta check something. Oh, okay. Until dispelled. Nice. Hmm.
You guys can decide where to go while he's looking up his spells. It's really.
I thought we were setting up a camp.
Yeah, but I don't care about the night. You're in a protected thing. Gone. You're putting up your hut every night.
Yep.
So
So then, should we proceed as if it's the
then you
next day?
to the next morning.
Okay.
What good am I going to do with the hut?
That's true.
Nothing can attack it. Yeah, nothing like that. So doesn't matter.
Correct. Well, I was gonna put a magic mouth out as a guard, so to speak.
Don't care about that either.
Okay.
Because it'll go off and on throughout the night.
Small animals.
No, it really only go how you set it up. It'll really only go off towards the big ones.
Yep.
If a moose comes through, if a deer comes through,
Yeah.
and it'll make you exhausted, you know. Because it'll keep going off. You don't know what it is. Here we got. What is it? Deer. Wait, what is it?
Well, the hut
Moves.
can be transparent, can it? So we can see out.
Yeah, but he puts a magic mouth on as an alarm.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
No, it'll go off all night long. Remember, I told you it's still wild. There's still a
Yeah.
lot of.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a great hunting area. Bear, everything. A bear comes by, sniffs around it. Alarm goes off, freaks out the bear. Looks at it, and they go, "You're not going to sleep."
Fair enough. Fair enough. With that being, I guess we'll have to just.
And
take
just
our-
for the fun of it, before they got here, you learned that on the first night.
Okay.
So you had your exhaustion level for the first night. I ain't doing that again. I'm in the hut. I don't need it. Good night.
Yep. And then for, I guess we can still run our watches because it would still behoove us to.
That's your prerogative, but watches don't interfere with your long rests. So.
Right.
And every single night, something comes. Here comes a bear trudging through. Ooh. So the little animals, it's like, oh look, the rabbits, ain't that nice? Of course, then you see a rabbit go charging, and you see a wolf charging after it. You know, things like that.
Yep. Oh, look at the bunny. What? Okay, so. Yep. So nothing bothers us in the night.
Only bother, I'll tell you if you get bothered, but I don't have anything that's going to
Affect that.
yeah.
So, do we want
In
to
the morning.
continue flying? How do we want to do this?
Are we bothered as we have breakfast and break camp?
Leave a mess for the ants, they'll be happy. The raccoons will come in, sniff up your leftover eggs. Whatever.
Okay. Get back into the saddle.
I'm back! Back in the saddle again.
Right. And then
Yeah, but I don't know where you're going. You got the routine. I didn't know which one you're going to.
looks like M5.
Bingo!
Clear.
L6.
Clear. That's your 2 for the day. I hope you remember where you were. But yeah, I know where you've been. I'm just saying, I don't care. I hope you remember where you were. I mean, I'll laugh. You spend 3 weeks, you keep going back where you already were. Oh, here, you can have that.
I've got another pencil over here. Here. I've got another pencil.
Well, it's just what I had because I was gonna mark it on this,
Yep.
but you're the one doing it. That's why I grabbed the pencil. I really don't need pencil. So it's only when you get so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. So nothing bothers us.
Nope.
He's checking the weather.
Brothers up.
All right. So you wake up in the morning.
Yep.
It is January.
Mhm.
Okay. You head up. All right. You head up. It's a cold day. You go up. The wind is buffeting you a little bit. And it's like 30, 35 below zero when you get up there.
Well,
brutal. Not a lot of wind, but that made the wind chill drop it some more.
Since we're just heading to Murachen, so it's just going to be a
Yeah, we'll just go over there.
yeah.
Because it is. I rolled D4 times 10 degrees Fahrenheit colder, and I rolled a 4. It's January, so you got 30, 40 below zero.
Not necessarily.
The
was,
wind. The wind.
Yeah, well,
You got the wind chill.
okay.
The average temperatures in January are average 20, and they drop to the teens average at night. Yeah, come on, we just came from it.
Yeah.
Even though it's been
40s.
a mild, I know. I was about to say that didn't work out. We had a mild winter this year.
It's like, all right, it was 40 degrees. All right, so yeah, all right, it was
Yeah.
0.
So,
So it was chilly, but we were comfortable.
But
I
it's
slept in my shorts because the hut, let me tell you, nice and comfortable and don't have to worry about
you
it.
step outside and your gonads fall off.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I've
they
been
don't,
there.
they don't fall up. They crawl right up inside.
With how cold it was, they didn't crawl. They went up into your throat.
Yep.
Come on, I did cold weather. You got out a nice warm blanket. You're like, oh, my. Man, that woke you up.
Yeah, it did. All right.
You're not pissing. You're freezing out. Ding, 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 ding.
Yep. So we get to Reshidan or whatever it is.
It's a thorp. It's a hamlet.
Yeah, well,
It's just one of these places that's being built as the farmers come in as a place to congregate. So going all the way over. They come here,
and then they send up.
then they send it up.
That's fine, but I'm sure they have a place to stay to get warm for travelers.
No, they don't.
They know.
No,
No
The-
tavern or anything.
no.
We'll set up our own hut.
Well,
It's really just maybe half a dozen buildings, a church of whomever, just a few locals where they get the produce, stuff like that. And like I said, there's a thing, but there's no traffic to substantiate having a tavern. It's not enough traffic. Not enough people come.
really?
Yeah. There's not a lot of traffic going on around here. There's some, but it's not a lot.
Okay. I gotta check something out here real quick. If you guys would like to talk to the locals, please, and see if there's anything strange, weird.
I just want to see what the heck is around it.
So, do we see some people that are there to
It's
trade
a
their
freezing
goods?
ass weather.
It's a what? Mark? You say something?
I was saying, besides the freezing ass weather,
Oh, yeah, no shit.
I think he's saying that to break the ice, right?
You can say that.
Don't stop now.
It's just like I said, it's a tiny place. Just some of the local farm guys and some of the little woodsmen, because there's a little forest area right there to the south and then to the west. Then you've got the farm here. So,
All right, well, let's go approach some of the people
Absolutely.
and good.
well, what you
morning,
have a feed
fellas.
store.
Mm-hmm.
You have a blacksmith who deals with shoeing
Yep.
the animals. You actually have a veterinarian.
Yep.
They have their own homes that they
Good
built.
luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
You have the church kind of lives and works in there. Seed
Maybe
store.
we should go to the church.
And a small general goods farm implements.
Okay.
So that's
Is there somebody in charge?
Should we,
pseudo kinda the priest is in charge as being the only person of any sort of authoritarian figure that everybody goes to see. I just didn't decide who he was, so it'll be like Tagisha, or like for the land. I mean, the equivalent of Gaia. I don't have it with me, but priestess of the
everybody
land
is up at the church.
for the farms and everything like that. That'll be the closest thing to any sort of authority you have. Think Wild West. Everybody gets together for barn raising, that kind of a thing.
Yep.
Where it is. Shall we go over and talk to the priest?
Yeah. Sounds like
He
a
might have
plan.
some info.
Yeah, we need to get some info.
I'll put a gold coin in his box there. He's gonna have something to take a collection, I'm sure. Most
He
churches-
will take that gold coin out and hand it back to you.
Oh,
It's
I
too,
thought it would be good for you to do good works.
yes, but the denomination is too big. I can't break it. I can't do anything with the gold.
All right.
Now, if you give him like 10 silvers, he can work with it, the same as the gold. He just can't do anything with a gold
I
coin.
get smaller. I get smaller currency.
Yeah.
I get it. I'll give you 10 silvers. Would that?
Yeah, again, that equivalates to a gold, but he can go out and do things with a silver in this little place. He looks at the gold coin and goes,
Nobody can make change
Nobody
with
can even make change for this.
I have coppers too, but we'll start with the silvers and.
Coppers or silvers in this case, and it's a 50-50 shot for Electrum. But gold, platinum, that's... I can't. Thank you very much, but I can't do anything with it.
That's fine. I should have thought ahead, and I didn't. Obviously, I've forgotten how these things kind of work in some respects. I hope you don't mind us intruding on you in your meditation. We're here to.
I'm just sitting here until the next service and working on it, so it's, now what can I do for you?
We're wondering if you've heard any tales of odd goings on, something unusual, bad things coming out, attacking people, anything unusual, really.
Basically, it's the natural nature.
Natural order.
Farmer John, because they're all Farmer Johns.
Yep.
Make sure Farmer. Yep.
Farmer John.
He's complaining about a missing cow.
Just the one so far?
Well, that is 13 miles away,
Gotcha.
figuring it's in the middle. So 5, 10, 13, 14 miles away.
So, Farmer John.
Yeah, Farmer John.
How
Okay.
long ago was this that you got word of that, if you don't mind me asking?
That was yesterday.
Oh, recent. All right.
Oh yeah, very recent.
Okay. Any other goings on that you heard of that you can pass along?
No,
Missing
just
cows,
that
missing people?
just that Farmer John. Wondering if we saw his cow. Oh, there it is. That's the one from earlier that was trying to come out and didn't want to. I kept scaring it away.
Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. Now I got a question, and it all after we leave the church.
Mhm.
Actually, I've got something else I want to talk to the priest about, but before we even go into the church,
Oh.
and this all revolves around Tara,
Uh-oh.
if she's willing. You know, with the exception of this new kobold that's with us, this group is as close as any family could ever be. You know, we've been through almost quite literally hell and back.
Some of you have.
Yeah. And some of us never came back.
Yep.
I was going to say, isn't that where the other kobold went?
Yeah, your gnome is somewhere. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, it was the cook. But we have to think back to it's getting harder to keep.
Now,
Yeah, it was the gnome in the
Yeah.
pocket dimension, the kobold in hell, and the elephant and turned into a slab.
And not for nothing, but you may want to wear a different color shirt. The red is just. I think you need blue or green or.
he's got a
Red
red
is not
cape
gonna do
too.
it. I think it's different color.
Yeah. What would be interesting, milady, is for a week, as long as we're within 30 feet of each other, we would gain a +2 bonus to armor class. If
Oh.
we had a nice group marriage.
That's different.
I know that spell.
Yeah, ceremony.
Ceremony spell, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Don't either
So
one
what
of
does
you
that
die.
exactly entail?
Well, no. Now that you can't benefit from it again unless you're widowed. Okay.
Oh.
So we include the kobold, and with his penchant, for the player's penchant, if he goes poof, we're widowed.
I think you can only marry
The other kobold
one.
never died.
Didn't say that.
And the gnome
Yeah,
never died.
you get married to one person.
Although the two of you can get married, that would work.
You touch adult humanoids, plural, willing to be bonded together in marriage
Yeah,
for
the
next
two.
humanoids, plural. It's
Right.
Right.
I know what it is. I already went through it. Just so you know, I already went through this thing. I just saw it
Oh, the three of them
on
could
Critical
actually-
Role.
Yeah.
Humanoids mean you and your partner. That's it. Those are the humanoids they're talking about.
That's how Matt defines it.
I'm defining it his way because he knows more than me.
Because I was also reading some that because it is not specifically defined in the spell description.
Let's put it this way. Because of the +2 and all the bonuses you get, no.
No, it's just the +2 bonus.
That's enough. Hello, 19th level. That's more than enough.
Hello. And it's only for a week.
But it's only also for 7 days.
Yeah,
honeymoon.
one hell of a week.
Yeah.
Then you do. There's a little cartoon meme on that too.
Okay.
The guy that does the spell book. I forget his name, but he does, something spell book.
Yep.
He talks about the spells and how they actually work and what they're supposed to do and how some players work around it.
Yep.
That was one of the spells,
Right.
which is what it was he got that 1 week thing, went out there, and lo and behold, his wife, his other, died. And then he went out and married somebody else. He kept doing it.
Like a Black Widow? Spider?
Kind of
Yeah.
like.
Kinda like,
what are
yeah.
those other...
No, I wouldn't be doing
But
that.
he was specific, even in that one. He says, I know a lot of people say this, but the design of the spell is you have a married couple. The humanoids is because you're choosing two, you and your spouse. Not you and 5 others, 15 others, 20 others. You two.
Yes, but not all cultures.
Don't care.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
It's that one person. If you have the culture where I can have 5 wives, wife number 1, who dies after a week. Whoops, wife number 2 is now wife number 1. The design of the spell is for you and one other. That's why it's plural humanoids. If it just says you choose one, then that one gets it. It's humanoids because the 2 of you get that week's benefit.
Interesting.
Yes. And I'm saying that because the 2 I've seen, and there's been 2 out of 2 that have dictated it as the same way. And the weird part about that is that just happens to be one of the ones that I literally just saw that they were talking about, and it was on something spell book. I forget, but it's he does a little cartoony thing.
And I'm not quite sure if it would actually work with Tayra anyway, because she's already dead.
It doesn't specify that. It says you're the willing human. It doesn't say it has to be dead or not.
No, but upon the death.
Ooh, yeah, upon the death.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I need to go find me another.
well, kind of, sort of, but not really.
Yeah, she's pseudo dead. In her case, I turn it around to a permanent death because she's dead, but she's also not dead. Her biggest
you
problem
remember
is
how
when the clerics and stuff do the turn undead, and it'll get her. Or anything else that affects undead. That's why I was messing with her last time. The thing controlled undead. Controlled her
Don't forget the
because she's
breathing.
still considered.
breathing in the
undead.
poison.
Yeah, the one demonic thing, and I had you. Okay, who are you going to attack? What? Yeah, he's kind of controlling you right now.
Okay. So, the one thing I wanted to talk to the cleric about
Bah,
is
a wedding.
no, it was not a wedding actually.
Coming of age.
If
Boy.
this I can create. Now, does he have a church? You said
It's just a little church.
itty bitty.
It's no bigger than that. It'll be the church. He basically has a single room with the pews. Then he stands up in the front on there, and he has a side, like a single room cabin there, which is where he
sleeps.
stays. Yeah, or she. Yeah, 50-50 shot.
The I can. Oh, my glasses. I can create a permanent structure. Which what's the deity? Is it a farming? agriculture? Do you,
I somewhere I have the copy of it, and I made a copy. Of course, then I don't know how to do it, but I have a copy of all the deities that I printed out. This will be the
agricultural one?
the land,
Yep.
because there's a couple of nature. One is the elves, where it's nature wild,
Mm-hmm.
and then hers is one that is nature kind of mixed, where you can cultivate nature as long as you don't destroy it.
I can, like I said, I can create a permanent structure here and give her give him or her, include them in the access to for a kind of like a
Hey, Trill. Slash
traveling
Dave.
kind of
Oh.
people can stay there if she wants to go ahead, he or she wants to go ahead and put walls in and bunks and stuff like that. They could also use it for defensive purposes should the need arise.
You want to spend the time doing something like that, I don't think you'll all part to you. It's not going to say no to a free building. Even if it's just a hollow framework. Who would? Hey, Steve, build me an extension, will you? Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks. Think I'll say no?
Well, for the, just for, if we come through here again needing shelter, or anybody else that needs shelter.
Well, yeah.
If-
This
if
is
the
we
church-
don't get a lot of travelers here. She or he will. I don't think can make it a she. Just typical. Just
Okay.
because. We'll tell you. Yeah, you put it up. We're going to initially use it for winter storage, because everybody has it in their homes. So that's what it's going to be used for. Emergency shelter, winter storage, until this place builds up and the permanent road comes through here, and it builds up from there. Right now, like I said, maybe there's 20 or 30 people total that are here.
So just to fill Dave in, we're looking for the bad stuff. We're in a small town, and we found out that Farmer John has a missing cow, and we're gonna at some point go and see if we can find out what the heck's going on with that. I think we want to talk to the general storekeeper too before we go, but that's what we got so far, and he's like 14 miles away.
Well, if there's a chance we have to come back, is there like a large tree in town that probably not going to get chopped down anytime soon?
No. This whole area isn't exactly known for its trees. There's brush-like trees here and there, and there's small clumps of forest, but there's no huge, thick oaks or anything like that.
So if the church wants to run it as a hostel or as a, for any travelers that come through.
Well, she's just looking at you saying, if you want to put that up, then I'll take it for the use I need to use it for.
Okay.
If you're going to stipulate what I use it for, then I don't want it.
Well,
Because now you're stipulating.
what I'm looking at doing is using it as potentially as a place for us to stay when we come through.
Okay, that means you are stipulating. So if I use it for storage and you want to now stay there, I got to take everything out that was in there. You're making a stipulation on it. Which means she has to make sure an area is always cleared and empty for who knows when or if you come back this way again. You are adding a stipulation to this structure. Let's say there's a fire and all 30 people lose their homes. Bang.
Mm-hmm.
They're in here now, which means there's no room for you.
That would be understandable.
You know, the same token being, we don't have winter storage. It's winter now. Everybody has their own. But if we have a central storage area, we're going to pack it. We're going to fill it.
Well, it's not a silo if you're looking for food storage and stuff.
It can be used as a silo. It's an open structure. A silo is just an open structure. This isn't like I'm pouring grains in it. You know, I got sacks of grains and stacked up jars. Some emergent, like again, I go upstairs and grab your canned goods and stuff like that. You got to think of it that way, as you're saying, yeah, I want to do this, and this is why. You're making a stipulation on the structure that she cannot guarantee can maintain if it needs to be used for something else, and that happens to be the time you come here, and now whatever she has in there, or if the people are in there, just to kick them all out, because that was the deal. You got to think of it in that terms.
Or if I were to buy a plot of land,
But you can buy a plot. There's no purchasing needed right now.
Okay.
You pick a plot. It's yours. That's why the people are coming here before the government starts coming in, and they'll tax them all later. But all of this is just like in the West when they said go out there and they would charge you to go get the best land. Well, it was given to them, but they had to farm it and get it going, and afterwards all the taxes came. That's why the people are coming. That's why a lot of them are failing, because
okay.
grandeur.
So if I were to claim, now I know his previous character, Mark's previous character, owns some land somewhere, but if I were to go ahead and claim this plot,
Yeah, you put your mark on it.
and I could put a building there,
Yeah, it's your building. Nobody's going to touch it.
and if I were to give her access to my building on my plot of land to use while I'm not here for any emergency purposes,
That part is okay. That means she will make sure that X amount of room is, because that's the stipulation. But it's not her building. The first one you said, I'm going to give you this building, and then you add a stipulation. This is, I'm going to build a building. As long as you keep X amount empty for me, use it for what you will. Great. See? That's what you got to look at. Here's your building, however.
now it's like, this is my building, but you may use it.
Exactly. So they would go in there and put cots and stuff in there for whenever you decided, and that's permanent. Not wall up, but curtain it off, whatever. Say that area is never to be touched, but we have all the rest of it we can use. Yeah, whatever. It's a micro keep.
It is. It's just a 20 by 20.
Yeah. And you can, I think you can make it look like anything you want. It doesn't have to look like that.
Right. But, you know.
You make a small 20 by 20. It's a small house with nothing in it. And she uses 10 of the 20 by 20, leaving the other 10 because that's the deal.
Yeah. So. And, you know, could be, you know, we could also, even though this pops up, it can be built up like with wood on top for additional
Yeah.
up top, should she.
Well, she's not going to, no. She doesn't have the funds for that. Not going to happen.
I know. But,
The only funny part, it's not going to happen here, but the only funny part about any building you magically create,
yeah.
somebody of higher level who realizes that's magical just last night and just forgot the spell magic. It's gone.
Ninth level.
It tumbles in.
It's a ninth level.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Where there's a 9th level, there's a person out there who's 10th level ability, whatever the case may be. You're 19th level, there's a 25th level guy out there somewhere.
Right, but it's a ninth level spell.
Yeah, but still based on the ability of the wizard.
Based on the dispel magic, he'd have to cast it at ninth level for it to be.
Yeah, you'd have to
even-
do a 9th level dispel. But that's if the guy's a jerk and just decides to try. It ain't going to hurt him any. Oh, I got nothing else to do today.
Yeah, you use up your one ninth level slot.
Yeah, and he laughs and keeps on going because he has all the others.
Yeah.
Or he happens to be the guy who would wish. I wish whoever built that would just vanish from this reality and everything he ever created. You never know.
That's true.
But that is the drawback to magically created. You know, you're 19th up. You know that would, but out here, chances are,
Yeah.
slim to none. You are the oomph of the oomph.
And the reason why I gave her access to the building was mostly for defensive purposes. If the village needs to,
Well, yeah,
behind
right
solid
now
walls.
she uses the church. It's the only stone building in the area.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, so it doesn't. It's neither here nor there. It's just a question of you made a stipulation that can't do that. Oh, you can. Oh, different story.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
All right. So
How
yeah,
long does it take you to cast it? I'm just curious.
one action.
I was just curious.
You put a large plant behind the house, the building.
Is there a large? Sure, there's a large plant back there.
If you can put one back there, go for it. Do what you want. This whole area is wide open for whatever you decide to do with it.
Just not a pricker bush.
Well, yeah.
Travel.
Well, that's what I was saying was if we had to come back, transplant via plants, we just need a large or larger plant, that's not a lot, not animated,
Well, it ain't going to happen right now, that's for sure.
It's
It's January, man. It's freezing outside. It's a
that's
cold,
why I was asking about
windy.
big trees.
It was like 30, 35 below zero today.
Yeah, I mean it's right now it's open in the inside of the building, but we're still gonna have nice warm place to stay. We don't have to. There's nothing in there to build up for a fire or anything like that. But I can do a hut inside. And
We'll come back and add a fireplace sometime.
Yeah, you can add anything to it. But that's whatever you want to build. He just threw it up there.
Plant whatever plant you want. Just don't make it a pricker bush
Yeah,
though.
wait until spring. Find one to put there.
I like roses, but forsythia is always nice in spring.
kind of like almost like a wizard's tower, sort of.
If they make it magically, yeah, you never.
Yeah.
It's the ones that magically create tunnels and stuff like that. Somebody goes out this spell to wipe out the armies. Cave it right in.
Just curious if I do one on top of the other, make multiple stories, would that work?
There's no rule says it won't. It's probably how some wizard towers are made. Until another wizard who hates them spell magic, they all come tumbling down.
Yeah.
Because the wizard doesn't have to worry about all of the floor. He just has to see the one that hates him, guess every day or every week or whatever case. Just keep on hitting that bottom one until and the rest come down after.
So what's
That's
the
why a
plan?
lot of people don't build buildings magically. They'll put them up as a magically temporary, then come back and build a structure that requires
No, you could also
actual destruction.
come up with the old permanence
Yeah, same concept.
once it's been permanized.
Okay,
it's
so I do Druidcraft to create a harmless sensory effect that predicts the weather for tomorrow. What am I
Ooh.
seeing?
I don't know. Let me find out. About 30 below zero. No wind. No snow. But
Yep.
dang cold.
basically a cold front just went through. Fucking burr.
It's a dry cold, man.
What the hell would that be a sensory effect?
Well,
I guess a little picture of a sun that's like frozen.
do you guys have?
No, it'll just be a picture of a block of ice.
I don't think we have to worry about Trill because Trill has a nice movement speed. But does anybody have animals like a horse or?
I don't think we brought any with us. I think we've been hoofing it on our own. Hoof.
Yeah, as far as I know, you've all been hoofing it other than Mr. Phantom Steed.
Yeah, we left our horses way back at somewhere else.
Way back in somewhere else.
Or they get killed or something. Or when we went on the boat, didn't we leave them when we went on the boat?
Well, I think you left a long time because you always went on the wagon and stuff that the Knigget had, and the Knigget left. And there's been none since. You've been huffing it as the old-fashioned.
No, but I could have brought the horses back with a bimp.
Yeah, but they've been gone ever since.
Tramping.
Yeah.
I've been tramping through the world for a long time.
Y'all been hoofing it.
Not me. Are you kidding? I'm a fragile magic user.
You got
For Gilly,
I'll die of 1d4 walking damage.
back in the days of when the cat can claw you to death.
Yep.
You're what we call
I
it.
guess if I'm
tenderfoot.
small, I mean, if there's like a medium dead pony or something I could resurrect and then ride it.
As a druid, you're a necromantic druid.
Decide what you're going to do. You're in this small hamlet. There's not a lot of animals in
Should we go
this
see
hamlet.
Farmer John about his cow?
This little thorp.
Yeah.
And see what we can find out.
I know. Go get a cow. Go work on the cow.
Yeah, there's a missing cow.
Yeah, we've got a missing cow to deal with. But let's go.
Well, I mean,
All right, so you leave first thing in the morning. You'll get there late afternoon. You can
Okay.
either go this way or this way.
Well, if we go through the
This is rough terrain.
so we'll get there
Same as the other
so
way.
basically twice.
Yeah, because none of these areas are cultivated, anything like that. They're out there and they're knocking down some of the trees, but they're not forestering it.
It's this basically late afternoon. We go this way. It's full on
Night if
night
you go that
if
way.
we get that way. So let's get there when we still have some.
Yeah, and so and it's cold. No wind, but it is. It's cold. It's January 20s. It's cold.
Yeah.
so when we get there and we approach
I'm also
Farmer
gonna.
Brown, John,
I'm also gonna
Farmer
be
John, Farmer John.
looking at doing another spell from older editions, researching and putting together. Remember the spell Ignore Elements, Ron? Ignore Elements?
Well, you've got that into your elements now, the regular spell.
That's Endure Elements. This is Ignore Elements. I could wear a bathing suit out in the middle of this weather and not feel it.
So anyway, I'm not worried about it at your level because this adventure is depending upon how long it takes. You know, this is all that's left. And mind you, these are single pages because the back is this. So half of what you see here
Yeah.
is what's left. You're getting into the big guys and the ones that are working it.
Yep.
So, at the end of the day, you come to Farmer John.
Hey, Farmer John.
Farmer John steps out with his pitchfork because he doesn't have a shotgun. What do you... Oh,
Nobody does.
hi. You're 19th level. Not only 19th level, but I'm really playing your 19th level of this region.
Yeah.
So even if he's never seen you before, you're recognized. Yeah.
Okay.
just by stories. The only thing, there was a kobold. Yeah, I guess that makes, yeah. He didn't know any difference.
Kobold.
He thinks it's the same one.
Master John, we have heard that you are missing a bovine.
Yes. Damn Knowles took it. I ain't got but 3. Now I ain't got but 2.
No.
Knowles?
Knowles.
Are they
got
residing
2
in the
Knowles?
forest? In the wood?
I reckon so. That's where they went.
You know,
That away.
Well,
Can we look around at where they came and went? Point us in the direction. We'll take a look around. I'll see if I can find any tracks.
They went yonder way.
All right, let's go yonder way and see if we can see anything.
well,
They ain't but a hop, skip, and jump yonder way.
the light
Or do
is
you want to
starting
wait
to
till the
fade,
morning?
and we've been traveling all day in this cold.
All right. Well, she said.
Yeah, I forget how the cold impacts you people.
Yeah, I'm a wizard, okay?
You know, I knows where they go. They just go right up the road if there was a road here.
Heading right to the wood.
Okay.
Yeah, he just points right to the woods. They've been
Woods.
stealing my chickens, but this time the first time they took a cow. I can handle the chickens because, you know, chickens make more chickens. As long as they don't take too many chickens.
Cows make more cows.
Cows will make more cows too.
It takes longer.
Well, anyhow, never mind.
Cows will make 1 cows. Chickens, if I don't take the eggs, chickens will make a dozen chickens. Can handle that.
All right.
In this cold, you don't want to be doing that.
No, they don't got to the chickens right
Reaching in
now.
my purse, pull out about 12 copper.
Shall we?
I look at Trill.
We'll
Do you
take
eat
a-
chickens?
Thank
Score
you.
of eggs.
Shall we set up?
Yeah,
Fig-
he
shall we
puts them
set
in a
up for
little,
the night?
just
wicker
a little
basket.
wicker basket
Yeah.
that he hand makes, and he puts
Yeah.
a dozen eggs in there. There you go.
We'll probably get them back to you after we're done eating them in the morning.
I
Do you have bacon too?
ain't got no pigs.
No pigs.
I
piece
got
of
some
sil-
milk.
Milk. This is a silver piece.
I got milk and eggs,
You
which I
used to
make
like
cheese.
to get-
And you had chicken meat?
I can. If you want a chicken, I'll snack her a chicken.
Another silver.
Bye chicken.
There must be one that's good for stewing.
Yeah. So we're gonna have.
Yeah, yeah. Again, denominations he can use.
Yeah. That's a little more than 3 silver.
We're gonna take some bets on how long the chicken runs around with its head chopped off.
Not very long there, you dang city boy. It's frickin' freezing. It's gonna bloop.
He has done enough chicken pluck in the last meeting.
So he gets it. He brings you a chicken. Looks like, want me to wring his neck now?
Sure. Another silver. Would you mind plucking it another-
Martha!
That works. If Martha does it, I
These
give her-
boys want a chicken and egg breakfast. Who are them? Oh, hi.
He's been well paid for it.
John? Yes, dear. In the spring, we'll take a trip to town. You're going to buy me that new dress. You took all the money. I'll buy me my new dress. As long as you get me a hoe, Martha. As long as you get me a hoe. I ain't paying for no hoe. No, Martha.
Martha, hand her 2 silver. Get yourself a bonnet as well.
Okay, you can have a hoe, but only for one day.
You ought to be able to buy yourself 10 bonnets for that much money.
Martha, you know what I mean.
So,
Well, I never know because, that's how you got me. You got me out of that business. And that always reminds me.
Yeah.
Paint your wagons.
Hmm?
Paint your wagons.
Paint my wagons?
Paint your wagons. That's where I just stole it from. Paint your wagons.
Oh,
You never saw Paint Your Wagons?
no.
It's the only film ever that Clint Eastwood sung in.
Really?
Yes. It's a Gold Rush Western comedy musical. Clint Eastwood sung in it.
Wow.
Paint Your Wagons.
Ask him if he minds if we use this area.
Use whatever you want, man. You must didn't see the other copies you first gave me.
And do you mind if we use your well?
Guessed.
Much obliged. Thank you.
It's frozen.
You can't break the.
No, when winter comes, I bottle water because it's not that deep of a well. This is what we found and used a pump, and it freezes over in the winter. And the only reason he knows it freezes over in winter is this is the second winter. He learned the hard way. So until he can get and dig it deeper,
Did I? No, but. Eldritch Blast. See if I can break through the top. Did I break through the
Yeah, the
Top-
careful, you
top
gotta break
ice.
the well.
thing so we can pull some stuff up?
have you ever seen a lake when it's frozen solid at 30 degree below zero weather? You get some ice chunks.
Those can be melted.
I know, I'm just saying, you can pull up some ice chunks,
Sure.
but how are you going to get the ice chunks? Hey, I can have fun with this and not even bother with the knolls. I don't care. Because you can't scoop them.
You mean I can't scoop them?
No,
Hold on
we
a
can
minute.
tie
You
him
drop the
to
bucket down,
leg
it
of
just
the
lands in the ice.
New guy and hang him down upside down.
Is this a little lake or something? Or just
Well, he sat back and he eldritch splashed the well because he said it's not deep enough, it's frozen solid. So he just made ice chunks in the wellhead.
So we're gonna lower
Oh, I
it
can
down.
fly down there.
We're gonna tie a rope
It's
to your
a
legs,
well. It's
lower you
not
down,
a person-sized
bucket.
well. It's just a little
You just
well.
put as much in as you can. And we'll pull you back up.
You know, a well that a kid falls down into, but you can't. It's not like a city well. It's just this little.
Small.
Yeah, it's just this little.
My familiar
Well,
will fly down there.
That's what you got to familiar. You just go down. I don't care how you do it. I'm just saying you go. Oh, yeah, it's a little not this big. It's
Yeah.
a little wellhead.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a chance to really get down. Like I said, this is only a year old. They have only had one harvest. It really hasn't gotten going. It's only a year.
All right. So, if
And all that work comes later. You have to wait until the spring and get down and widen it, deeper it.
Yep.
Because
All right.
if you were to go down there, you see it's water's only this deep. You know, if he broke into the water, but it'll be hard for him to get deeper because then the water keeps filling in.
no, it wouldn't be a bad idea to dig now. I can break past the water. You can go around it.
If you want to sit here for a week and dig
No.
him a well, be my guest.
Not at all.
I don't care. Be my.
I'm not going to do
This
that.
is a time eater. I don't care what you do.
No, but we're
you
here
can
to-
do
we're-
anything.
No, I'm just. All I'm doing is just going ahead and.
Just so you know, I'm laughing about.
And as you're
Body.
as you're blathering away, I'm
Cow.
pulling up the little guy
I
who's
just
got a
got done
bucket
saying
of
if I
ice
can find
chunk.
an animal
So we're
that can
good to go.
resurrect and uses them out. Okay.
We're good. We got a bucket
So
of
we're eating
ice.
Yeah, I would doubt it at least.
Yeah.
All right.
So next morning,
Yep. Next morning.
because you have a little later start. That's not that it matters, but
we
you
have a good breakfast.
because you have a great breakfast, and I'm curious. I'm going to see how this will be like if she's intimidating, gets all flustered, or she's like, I'm going to make it really good. She has +4 to her cooking.
Oh, Martha's a good cook.
She's a 5th level commoner.
Okay.
Okay. And I just invented that because they get +3
To something.
for proficiencies.
Yep.
And then her, say, intelligence or wisdom +1.
Yep.
So 13, it's good. It's not great.
Palatable.
No, it's.
Oh no, it's very good. I mean, 13 is above 50. It's still very good. But she was a little intimidated, didn't know what kind of spices. She can do, like any roll, she can do better. But she didn't get so nervous, she rolled that one and screwed it all up. It is a good breakfast. It's very
Compliment
good.
the Mistress Martha.
And you do eat in the house. They're not going to have you outside. You know, come in and she serves you and basically acts as a servant. What else do you need? We got fresh milk because we can still get our milk. We've got the bottled water.
Well, and
They don't have any ales or beers. Is one thing they don't have.
that's more than.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. So.
And if you don't think he's going to take some of those coppers and bring home some mail, you got another thing coming.
All right. So now we get to go take care of the cow.
Now you can go to the cow, the moo. All right. Different day.
Oh,
It's cold, but it's not freezing. It's around that 20 degrees. There's no wind, so I'm not going to be dropping it by 10 degrees. And it's just a cold day.
Just a normal day.
Just a normal
mid-January.
mid-January day, yeah.
All right.
so as I look around, and I hopefully will see the wool track.
Mage armor.
Yeah.
How long does it last? This
8 hours.
Okay, because this is like a half-day walk. You don't know how long it is, but you know from where he is, it's almost half a day just to get to the woods.
Oh yeah.
No, what am I thinking? Half a day? Thinking 20 miles. No, it's like 5 miles to the woods. Sorry about that.
That's
Because he's in the middle.
it's maybe 3 miles.
So 3,
to the
4
wood-
miles to the
to the woods.
wood.
So it's maybe an hour. Maybe 2. Yeah, 2 with the weather.
Shall we follow these tracks
Going through
until we
the
find
snow.
anything good? Like a rainbow?
What's the rainbow? Are you?
I
Did
said,
you
shall
get
we
bring a
follow-
bag of Skittles? Are you tasting the rainbow?
I don't taste
Okay.
much of anything anymore.
I only need one.
I don't eat.
So you got this clearing.
Yep.
Okay. So you come out to this clearing because they've been using the same trail, so they're easy to follow because they've just been raiding this guy.
Yep. And they're coming to and fro.
Yeah. He's an easy target. So
So we're outside of a forest now.
you're going into the forest and you come into a clearing.
Okay. I'm gonna start casting foresight. Takes me a minute. I touch myself and start casting for a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just caught my phone on my
That's not good.
my toe. Scoliosis. Yeah. I'll just use you. It's more for the area taken versus. This is the cow on a spit. The other reason they're easy to find, you followed the
Smoke.
smoke and the fire. So,
Riding a cooked cow.
So the cow's on a stick.
Yeah.
On the stick.
yeah, like a big old Wild West cookout.
You sure you want him there, not over here?
I can only reach so far.
I think after we kill the nose, we should eat the cow.
I think we should bring most of it back to the farmer and his wife. They could use it for the winter for sure.
We can't take all of it back, so we should eat some of it.
Anything strange about these knolls?
Oh, you're just now coming up to them. Unless you want to spend your action studying.
Well,
It's easy to look at a body after.
I can circle above, like 50 feet above, and the owl will be able to.
Yeah, they look like knolls.
Regular knolls.
They look like knolls to you.
Okay.
You see knolls. A group of
You want
knolls.
me to kill them? I got a bow. And I know how to use it.
Yes, you do.
I suppose we should talk to him first.
Your choice. For game purposes, you're in the woods here. And it's a clearing, so around it, it's not showing, but all around it is trees.
Well, at least we can't get lost in the woods.
That's true.
I don't think talking's going to do much.
Well, we never know. If these are
I know
actually
that they're
at
working
regular
with-
knolls, like I believe they are,
Somebody.
then there's not a whole lot that they can do to us, except maybe bang our toe against a rock.
19th level. They are just knolls.
So,
Anybody got good intimidation if we need it? I only got a +2.
yeah, the scrawny wizard goes, I've got a +0.
Being a nice guy, I've got a +0 too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got a +8.
+0 also.
I got a +8 persuasion, so maybe we'll take the high road here. Either way.
Paris the most intimidating of us.
Yeah. the
I don't know,
little
Bird of the
gnome
Beard's gonna
is
be
the most intimidating of the group.
Scary looking. All right.
Lead on, Macduff.
Do y'all want to come with me, or do you want me to go?
I'll
by
go with you.
myself? Okay. Hey there! What do you think you're doing with this cow?
Arr,
I know you stole it from the nearby farm.
You listen to what she says. Run. I'm gonna try to intimidate them, just for shits and grins. Not even close. They probably started.
Brandish weapons. Or however a hyena sounds.
Yeah.
Because I can't do hyena. More
I mean,
yippies.
I
Yip, 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 yip,
animals, but I don't know. So that really could. They really. If they really qualify. Oh,
I tried to
gosh.
intimidate them, but I failed. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 12 plus my 2 would be 14.
Let's see. You roll a 2, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're
but
a little
what?
I rolled
intimidated.
a 12 plus 2. I
What do you do to try and intimidate them?
said.
You saw me go up.
I'm actually just trying to
You
talk
listen
to
to
him
her.
right now. I'm not going to be too mean just yet until I have to be. You fellas, you critters been out here long?
Brandish their weapons, they start coming towards you. Slowly and cautiously.
All right.
Shalila.
If
Shillelagh.
that's how you want to play it, we can do that. I was hoping to have a
Languages.
friendly chat.
No. I have no clue what you're saying.
No, but my posturing. Was,
Yeah, but it failed. They go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I got my morning star ready to go.
All right. Well, with my.
But after we kill them, we can look for their backtrack, see if we can find any other places they've been.
All right.
Yeah, they're for some stupid reason they're really not sure what to do with a whopping 6.
I've got a 7.
Still
I
beats
got a
me.
17.
$14.
14 for him.
Mr. True?
I'm assuming initiative.
12.
I didn't hear him.
All right. Tara's up front.
All right. If they're brandishing their weapons, I'm going to take my morning star and hit the one closest to me.
Boom.
And I get a 23 on my first
I'm
hit.
pretty sure these guys will drop pretty quick with their levels, but
And a
they're here.
dirty 20 with my second. So let's see what I do for damage. 8. Where's my 8?
Oops.
5, 8, 5 plus 5, 6, 18 points of damage to the one I hit.
Got it.
That's my turn.
All right. Nude little red guy.
Grumpy now.
All right. How far away are they from us?
10, 15 feet. Depends on how far away you want to go. The furthest one is 45 feet.
Dad, just wade into battle with me. I'm next to you.
They're gnolls. They're 19th
No, I mean-
level. It's more of an irritant than anything else.
Okay.
Silly dogs.
I guess I would do chill touch. And Shalala. Can we do a bonus cantrip and then a regular cantrip?
Nope.
Um,
Cantrip and spell, if I recall correctly.
cantrip is you can do a bonus action cantrip.
Right.
No, you can do a bonus action spell with a you can do a bonus action spell with a cantrip only action.
But not a bonus action cantrip and then a regular cantrip?
Yes. A bonus action spell, cantrip or leveled, with a cantrip after.
Okay. And Shalala and then Chill Touch.
It's a cold stick.
Well, the Chill Touch is a range spell. They call it Chill Touch, but it's like basically a ghost roll hand
120.
goes
Yeah,
out.
they changed it.
and tries-
It used to be an actual touch.
Yeah. Okay, range spell attack. Ew. But that did not work. That was a 1.
I'll roll an attack. I'm going to go with that. Only because she's in front of you and you're thrown off as you come charging through the trees.
Okay. Let's go back to that. Okay. 4d8.
Don't ask me how or why. He comes charging through those woods, throws out that chill touch as you're charging to yours, and he hits you in the back. Tyra.
18.
I knew I didn't like you.
Sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
All right. Trill.
I take it
Oh,
back.
wait,
He
you're
should be wearing
undead?
a red shirt.
Tara, you're undead?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm reborn. Yeah, so I'm dead.
Okay, so you have a disadvantage on attack rolls. Well, attack rolls against me. Against me.
Well, isn't that lucky for you?
Oh, yeah.
She deserves one.
All right, Trill.
Oh, balls are-
I'm actually going to be using a regular rapier. No,
Zip by
plus 1 rapier.
and let one have about 32.
Okay, 1, 2, or 3. 2 is the one that Tyra is attacking.
3.
How much was it? 30 something? I caught 30.
31.
31. All right.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, so
And number 4
is this
is
number
Tara.
1? Is this number 1?
Right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I believe I hit with a 30 and a 29.
Yeah. This isn't meant to be anything but annoying.
Booming blade.
Yeah, and it's pretty annoying. But it's not the
Yeah.
kobolds. It's not the gnolls, it's the kobolds.
All right, so that is 1d8 for the rapier, and then it's 3d8. 3d8 plus 15. Come on. 8. 30 points of damage. Oh wait, one more D8. Excuse me. Sorry. 45 points of damage.
That one drops.
Okay.
No.
I know.
Yeah, good. I put it back in my books.
All right. Would it have dropped with the 30 before?
No.
Okay.
45.
And then, yeah, I'll step back. And
Any of those dropping within 10 feet of?
Any of those what?
I was saying, are any of them dropping dead within 10 feet of me?
within 10 feet of you? No.
No.
And
So this one will try to Tyra-ize it. This one will go here. This one comes to you. He's way back here, so
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
not going to count him. So this one will cut over to here, so that this one can come to here.
Okay.
So the one on you is
One on me.
actually a fang. Not that it'll hit. What's your armor class?
22. Oh, wait. No. Let me rephrase that. 17 right now.
Yeah, but you'll change it. It doesn't matter. I'm not expecting to hit or do any real damage. Like I said, it's an annoyance. It's just learning that all these things are out there, and this is part of it. That's all it is. On Tyra, a null fang. Totally misses. Pack Lord misses. And let's see if my luck against a little old kobold there holds out. As a
Are
regular
you within
null.
range of me?
Yeah, they came right up to you.
Okay, I get an attack. I have the polearm feet. Ooh, crit.
Okay.
After what Dave did, it's not gonna make it. Regular nose.
Oh.
So the other one does try to hit you, totally misses, and that's pretty much what I expected. Top of the round, go to Tyra.
All right, I'm gonna swing at the one I was swinging at before. Cause he's still up, right? 22 and 17.
AC 13.
No.
It's 10,
15 and 14. And 15.
15, 22 points of damage, please.
Got it. We go to
And that's my
we go to the backstabber.
Okay, so I'm guessing the one that I crit on died.
Yeah.
Very much so. He was already
Okay.
wounded because Trills almost sliced him in half.
Okay. How close is the next one to me?
It's right in front of you.
Ah, okay. Then I will
That's a Fang. AC is 14.
attack it. Okay. 14 plus blah blah. Uh-oh.
I prefer 1 plus nada nada. It's more fun when you hurt yourselves. These gnolls, I'll be lucky if I get one hit in. Let me know what his math is. I gotta
Okay.
open the door.
So 19 acid damage.
19.
Yeah, I'm doing primal savagery on it.
$19, Ron.
Yeah, give me a second to get back. I'm wondering if my neighbor is still alive. Literally, he's been sick, but I haven't seen his lights on in like 3 days now.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
What was it, 19?
19 to the one on.
Yep, I got it. It's different ones now.
Mhm.
Because you got two fangs and a pack lord. The pack lord is the one that's on her.
Is it?
Because this is the
Dead
pack
or
lord.
I'm not?
These are two
No.
fangs. So I know where I am. That's it. I'm getting myself confused without trying to look at it. I know where I am.
Dave's turn, right?
Dave, go kill another.
You want me to turn this down so they can see?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or we'll do another flyby.
Yeah, you can hit number 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can hit any of them.
Number 4. $37.
37. Yeah. That should be 56 total.
Goes to you. Yeah, 56. That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
These are tougher ones. You got one lesser one that she's dealing with. You got two tougher ones on either side, and then you happen to be going against the
The big one. Well, booming blade, and then I go over here.
The funny part is the one that's in charge isn't as tough as the others, as the fangs.
And actually, we'll make it just one. He doesn't have any reach weapons, right?
Pack Lord. Yeah, glaive.
2 away. Yep. Okay. So. I'm done.
No, okay. And it goes to them.
And the one that's starting its turn next to me, Constitution save of 19.
Fail. Oh, wait. Con plus 2. Yeah, 20.
Dang it.
I was surprised.
Oh, wait. No.
Okay, we'll go against him first.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna go around this way
Okay.
because he attacked with the thing and I rolled so. But now they go all out with all of their attacks.
Okay. Because I did foresight, so it does have disadvantage against me.
Whatever. I don't care about these guys. I don't. So 4 attacks. Bite, claws, and a spear. So. Yeah. 18? They're both 13s plus 5.
19.
Yeah. On Tyra.
Yes.
These are separate attacks. This isn't an advantage or anything. What's your armor class? It's up there now, I think.
18.
18, so 15. That's 1, 2, and the last one is. I actually hit with a 23. 21. Sorry. I think you
That
can
just
handle
makes me
these.
angry as to
4, 5. Think you can hand it? Oh, 19th level. Uber.
She drops from a hangnail.
Yeah, these things are literally. And then the regular no. Now it drops its spear. Doesn't get the second attack, which missed anyway.
Right.
But it goes like this. It's not going to spin around picking it up. This guy,
Boom.
he's not coming towards you.
No, it's not. Okay.
No. He turns around, longbow.
Okay.
And to tell the truth, I forgot about the bow. I'm like, I keep forgetting these guys have longbows. I literally forgot. Like, oh, you got a longbow. Okay. Not that he's going to hit. 14. Done. So these guys are irritant. They're going to drop.
Yep. That's why I'm not using any spells other than cantrips.
Yeah, no, you know you can handle them. It's just that there's a numbers, and like I said, the idea is you know that all these things are going on, and this is part of it. You get rid of this group, you know that little piece
It's done.
is out of the way. I even wrote down not a hard critter area, more learn is the focus area. And Tyra, top of the round.
All right, I'm smacking him with my Morning Star again.
Smack-a-doodle.
All right, that's a 28 and 17.
Can you do at least 5?
Yeah, well, I get a +5 anyhow.
There
so.
you go. You smack his jaw, shatter it, and then just because you're pissed off at that coldness of your back, you shatter his skull. Because it's cold out and it's really going down the back of your spine, down the crack. Where'd that cold come from?
From my cold, dead heart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Cobalt.
Alrighty. Rolled a 14 plus like 11, so
Yeah,
20
that-
something.
Unless
and-
unless any roll is lower than a 15, you're going to hit.
Okay. It was 21 acid damage.
Yep,
It's still alive?
sort of, kind of.
Ah,
Yeah,
Okay,
the,
well,
the
that-
nobodies
that's
are
it.
dead. Now you got the tougher ones now. These are called the Fangs of Yin.
well, at the start of its turn, just have it do a Constitution save unless it's killed by someone else.
Well, it is Dave's go, and if he hits it, I'm pretty positive he'll kill it. If you're hitting the same one, Dave, if you do more than 23 points, don't worry about the rest of the math.
Okay.
I guess I don't need to worry about the rest of the math. Okay, like that usually means that.
Affirmative.
All right. I'm going to use my reaction to animate it as a zombie.
All right, you got a zombie. I just wanted to be different. Or else I'll look at the same one and start using it again. Your go.
My go. I go after. Okay, so.
Dave, we just went and killed him.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right, so. Run up to the.
Well, I know you go up and go back. Go up, go back.
No, actually, I'm going to go up and stay
Oh, there you go.
because he has to. Because he didn't put away the glaive, he dropped the glaive to.
Yeah, he dropped it and shot.
So, and engaged in melee, that bow is useless, so he's going to have to go with something else.
He could stab you with an arrow.
This is true. However, I'm going to hit, well, Booming Blade, I am going to hit with both. Let's see, the first one is going to be 48. And then, in addition, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Total of 5d8. $47 points.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay engaged.
All right. So, for better or for worse, mostly for worse. Tyra, attack of opportunity.
Yep. Oh. 25. Where's my dice? I get excited. 10 points of damage.
All right, it runs away into the woods, yipping and howling like a wounded dog. Mighty Kobold, attack of opportunity.
No, the Mighty Kobold, that was his zombie that you took.
Oh, I took a zombie. Never mind, Mighty Kobold, that was your zombie. Attack of opportunity.
Well, first off,
And that was my reaction, anyways. To
18 booming, and then I get my attack.
You need 29 points.
29 points. Well, the thing is, with Warcaster, I can use a single target action spell as an attack of opportunity. Where is it? Where is it? In that case, Eldritch Blast is going to hit. 23 points, you said?
24.
24?
Mm.
No, I did 10. 10. Not even half.
Runs into the runs. So you had 14 left. And the other one just said, I'm not sticking around. I'm out of here. I'm not sticking around.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dave killed the other big guy and the one that hadn't been touched. He said, nope, done.
The one against Tyra?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other guy was like, I could have done it. I rolled with the 18 on the booming, but I could have done more with that, and I could have done more with.
The only two got away.
Yeah? I'm bumming. They got away.
We can track them and find them, hunt them down. We might want
If you want
see
to,
where they're
spend the
going.
time doing that, you can. It's your choice.
Shall we?
They're booking it. They're. As she stops and says, we can track them down. They're now 2 rounds ahead of you, and they are sprinting. They are out of there.
I ain't gonna worry about it then.
Sprinting.
They ran the
Shall
first,
we-
and they sprinted to escape. Then she said, we can stop and track them. They sprinted again. So
Okay,
they're
what-
running.
So how far away are they?
Well, they're in the trees. You don't see them. You've got a range thing. They're ducking and dodging through the trees. You might see their shadow, but you're going to hit trees and brush and
With an
shrub.
area effect spell?
They went to 2 different ways. One guy went this way,
I
and
don't
you hit
know.
went that way.
If I take my bow and they get 3/4 cover, it ignores 3/4 cover.
They're in the equivalent of 100% cover. There's just too many trees. This isn't like a forestry place where they're cut and trimmed and brushed. They're ducking. They're booking through it. Even though
Well,
it's
shall we
winter and
take
they're all
this
dead,
cow?
it's still gnarly.
Is this their? This is their camp,
Shall
not
we
their
take-
lair. But
Shall we
is
take
there
this?
any-
No.
One sec.
Well,
They literally had nothing. They came from somewhere, and they started raiding this particular farmer. And you can tell by it, they've been pretty much been just staying right here. And the only reason they're cooking the cow is because it's cold and they wanted the heat. Otherwise, they would eat it raw.
shall we cut this cow up, bring it back to the farmer and his wife? I'm sure they can use it for the winter.
Do you want me to have the zombie carry the cow?
The zombie can't
He
carry
can.
the cow. It's a cow.
Try to
But
carry.
if we
You would have been
hook it
better
up
off
to
doing
hunt-
what you said. Is there a dead animal around to create the zombie with? There it is. And it can just walk out.
Yeah, it's gotta be
I'm taking
humanoid
some
though.
steak.
Yeah, it's
I'm slicing.
it's
some-
it's about a quarter eaten, because this was like 2 days ago, and there's only that group, so they're not eating the whole thing. It's chunked out, and every day they cook it more. It's chunked out, and every day they cook it more. And the cold keeps it
Good.
good.
I'm hungry. I'd take a
Well-
slice of steak. I'd take some steak.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you guys, you
Oh, yeah.
eat. So I'm sure as payment for us bringing back the carcass, he wouldn't mind. The farmer wouldn't mind.
Well, no,
I
it's
so.
like anything. He will make use of the meat.
Exactly. I mean,
He's not going to let it go to waste. So
no, it's winter and these people need it.
yeah, he's not happy about it because, like he said, he only had 3, and that was a bull and 2 heifers.
But this is this the this is a heifer, right? Or
Yeah, they didn't take the bull. So if he can work it right and get the other one to produce, to have babies, he can regroup it. But it's still not going to be good
Yes.
for the first year or 2 before that animal is
Mhm.
of a use.
Well, at least he's got meat for the
So there's a
table. That should
glaive
last him for a good part of the
On the
winter.
ground.
Yeah.
And some other weapons from the 2 deads.
If you want to lug them, you've got a bull. Oh, I'm sorry, a heifer. You got a cow. 3/4 of a cow.
I can hang the weapons on the zombie.
I don't care what you do. It's his zombie.
You'll allow
The
us to
only
use
the
your
only
zombie,
weapon
won't you?
worthwhile is the glaive. They use spears, but they're stone spears. It's really. I was just looking at the picture, and they're primitive, and only the Pack Lord had a glaive. Like I said, that he dropped. He still has his long bow, and he still has his natural weapon, so he's annoyed but not destitute.
Yep.
glaive.
But
if
the
you
glaive
want
is
it.
real. The glaive is a
Yep. All right. I can
Well,
use my.
that's disappointing.
I can use a Phantom Steed to pull.
You have the, like I said, 19th level. I know you got all kinds of tricks and whatever to haul it. I'm just saying you can haul it. He's got the zombie to carry the weapons. You got your Phantom Steve to drag it. You guys can cut it all up, the meat, 90% of the meat, and just carry it. It's not a.
No.
It's the time spent.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like we owe it to these people.
Yeah, he'll be very upset, but all things considered, the Knolls will be gone, as far as he knows, even though they ran away. They're so hurting they ain't.
Bone stew out of the head.
I didn't hear you.
Something
I was
about
thinking make
giving
some
head
bones
to the
stew.
bones, something like that.
That's not what I said.
Crack them for the marrow.
I said I can make some stew with the bones.
Every time I got tinnitus, I hear things different. I'm bad.
Alright, so we'll drop this
Giving
practice
head to the
by.
bones.
All right, but by the time you get done and back to the you're it's a day, but you're not using any of your supplies they provide, and this is where she makes the steak and eggs for the morning.
Yoo-hoo! She'll get another 3 silver
Oh, she's all kinds of in seventh heaven.
and another dozen coppers to him
Yeah,
on,
he ain't
the
gonna
on the slide.
Yeah, that's my ale, man. When I go to town.
So I mean, but just
Well,
as
where to next,
thank yous.
fellas?
Yep, basically where to next? Yeah.
well, let's see.
We can go back and see if we can backtrack the Knolls, or if we can see anything
Basically,
else
that was
tracks
Right.
other than
Yes.
Knoll.
Along
There's
with
still
them.
a couple of holes that live. To let the farmer know.
Like I said, each farm they know they're 5 miles because they walk that whole area. Don't forget, most farms he probably has must be almost a
Do
mile.
the weather forecast for tomorrow, please.
Do it crap.
Ron. Clear.
Cold because it's staying cold. Ooh,
Windy.
that's a 20.
Right.
That's a blizzard wind.
All right.
I'm not saying there's any snow yet, but it's
high wind. Biting wind.
It's a very strong biting wind. It is, but that drops is like 30, 40 below zero. It is howling. This is tundra wind.
So tomorrow is gonna be we'll let the couple know that tomorrow is gonna be absolutely horrendous wind.
They'll
Clear
get
and snow.
they'll get into a conversation. How do you know? Oh, like that. Want to stay in here? We'll stoke up the fire because they don't know about how the magic works.
Yeah. All right. We'll be around with them.
Okay.
Sure.
With the wind coming, because it'll kick
I
in
gotta-
that night.
Yeah.
It'll howl during the day. And calm down earlier.
No,
You only roll for one day.
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
Before we go into, do we want to go ahead and let's just stay in the hut? And we can. There's only 4 of us. We can invite the couple to stay in the hut with us.
It's about coziness.
Yeah.
That's what you got to think about. Yeah, the hut is nice, but a nice warm fire, putting the logs in there to smell, telling stories, that kind of a thing. That's how you got to think about it.
The company versus
the company, the coziness. You're in a log cabin with the fire burning.
Fair enough.
You know, it adds comfort to it. Okay, we're going in this. Yeah, it's nice and warm and comfortable, but this is not. This is homey versus I'm going to go inside this place. And you lay your stacks out in the living area. You know, you can throw chunks of wood in there as you feel like it. It's comfy.
Okay.
But they could put the logs and I could just snap my fingers and start the fire like that also.
The fire's already going. It's winter. It doesn't go out. It's 24/7.
And then put it back.
I mean, they crank it at night,
Poof.
but there's always some
Poof.
coals underneath to start it up in the morning.
Stab
Sorry
it
about-
twice.
Believe
Put
it,
it out
they
and
know
start
how
it.
to start a fire and keep it going with the coals and not burning all their wood. Believe me, they're the farmers out here. They know what they're doing.
First winter, maybe not, but they do now.
Oh, they knew in the first winter too. These are the ones that knew what to do when they came out versus the ones that came out there and thought it was this
Oh.
grand thing. That's what these farmers and ranchers, they knew. They moved from their farms for the free land and could take more land and more grazing land, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. These are the ones, they know what they're doing.
So, do they know where any of the abandoned farms are around here?
Yeah, they'll point them out, and you've been to them. You've driven by them. You dealt with the abandoned farm in question. The other ones, if you any of them that you go to, and you can hit them. They're along the
Oh,
way.
we have dealt with the abandoned farm in question?
You've gone by. Yeah, that was the Yule Man.
Oh, the old man.
Yeah, that was the abandoned farm in question.
Okay.
He was down in the well. Remember, she said
Yeah.
they went down the well, la 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 la. These farms out here, animals have taken over. The gnolls, they'll probably go find one to hide in before they take out, because there's only 2 of them left now. So the little war band just got wiped out.
Alright, so
And that's what I say here, but I don't believe. Yeah, depending upon what farmstead you go to, there's. I don't think if there is one, and I'm just not seeing it of an abandoned one, it'll be there. But I don't think so. His farmstead's giving you answers.
He keeps giving money to Martha though. He may have a visitor in the night.
No, Martha is loyal to her husband. They've been through thick and thin.
no, but
Hey, you never know. There are those out there, but this is a case where you have a loving couple. And they're out to make a better life, even if it's a poor life, but more land. And that's why he's very upset about losing his cow. That was 50% of next year's
yeah.
animals.
But
But like I said, he's still got the
Well-
chickens, and he'll regroup. And he'll get a bigger
Yeah,
farm
with the
because he'll
money.
take a lot of money you got besides his ale for seeds. He'll make it bigger.
oh yeah.
And these cows and even the bull, you can see the plow equipment. He puts them on they're the plow horses, as you will too.
Yep. Zombie stays outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it took us an hour to get out there, an hour to get back, Tommy probably just fell apart out there.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I don't know how long.
How long? Yeah. How long does it last?
How long does it last? An hour.
Oh, it's good for a fight, basically.
Yeah.
And then it just falls down. Yeah.
All right.
Ah,
Yep. So
well,
Whoops, I gotta mark it. Forgot to mark today.
so we played.
We don't do
Yule-
anything that day. It's nasty.
That was my fungal spore ability, but I didn't actually use a spell on it. But so for that, it just lasts for an hour.
all right. What's the next day's forecast? Oh, Druid.
Druidcraft. I predict the weather will be
Standard cold. No wind this time. And no snow. It's like this
a regular day.
Yeah, this cold spell, this icy wind cold spell came through. This Arctic wind, as you will, and then it's just a cold
Shall we hit
20ish
the
degree
road?
day, 15, 20ish degree day.
Yeah, just regular cold weather here will take care of things.
Yep.
Summon my steed. Climb up. Well,
Here we go.
you said that they know their hex.
Right. The farms and the ranches know their hex.
Do they know of anything or
No, they know their hex.
their hex? So why don't we go? So we've already done this one. So why don't we go here for the first half of the day?
Yeah, but I don't know which is. I can't tell from here. Something 7.
E7.
E7. Let me see if anything's in the
Yeah,
general
on my
area.
battleship.
Yeah. Let me see. So you go to E7. Okay. Okay. You just tell me which one you go to next. You can go right, you can go left. I don't know where you're going. I'll tell you if you see anything.
D8.
Okay, clear. Another day.
All right. Use the hut for the night.
Yep. Standard. And he's going to do his thing. So I'll tell you what, the next day is going to be automatically. So
Yep.
standard day, standard day. That's just another cold.
All
Cold day.
right. So B8. No, excuse me.
Miss.
C9 first.
Nope.
And then
only
B8.
one shot a turn.
B8.
8. So we did this.
Okay, nope. Your day.
Okay.
Here's Jordan.
Sarah, they're playing D&D in Battleship. at the same
Cold.
time.
There is a wind. But no, so it's like a 10-degree day.
Doable.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a light wind.
We will come into C7.
Okay.
And we'll basically talk with the farmers. And we'll basically,
Okay.
if they want to, we will make a day of it, or if they just want to chit chat, and we'll for.
They're not going to demand you do what you want to do. 19th level. You come back to them. They don't care if you come or go.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if we get a we're not welcome feeling.
That's not going to happen with the money you've paid and getting rid of the gnolls. It's not going to happen.
Okay. So.
You're literally welcome back after 2 days. Oh, you're back already. What do you want? We got some jerky. La 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 la.
No, that's back here. We're up here.
Oh, a different farm.
Different farm.
I thought you went back to that farm.
No.
Okay, that farm.
C7.
The C7 farm. Yeah, see if there's anything around it because, a long time ago. You're still welcome. You're still 19th level.
Right.
They're not going to say anything.
Good.
But they don't have any information for you.
No information.
No. It's near the town, too, if I look
Yeah.
at it. Yeah.
You've insight just for shits and grins. 18 plus. 19.
I got a 21 on my.
No, they
inside.
have nothing to hide. No reason.
Okay. So only half the day, so maybe we can do the second half of the day at D6, the next farm.
Okay.
And I'm going to insight just for shits and grins. My insight for this one is a whopping 4. So
Wow, you guys are running around out here. It's awful cold out, but you are the mighty adventurers. Heard all about you. Along with, they start telling you, regaling you with stories that they've heard that are absolute crap.
about us.
Or,
Blown out of proportion.
and yeah, that, I'm trying to think of the word.
Bullshit.
That's a
Yeah,
slight exaggeration.
That's an
but
exaggeration,
I appreciate
you know.
the sentiment.
stories from stories from stories.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a cold day.
All right. Would be a. Do you mind if we camp out in your yard for the evening?
They're not going to say anything. Look at you.
I-
They're intimidated, even if you're not trying to intimidate. They are commoners.
Uh,
But it's only polite to ask.
I know. I'm just saying. They're like, yeah. Like we're gonna say no. Yeah. Be my guest. Be my guest. Yeah. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
about 4 silver worth of copper and silver, if they have maybe a chicken and some eggs for breakfast. If they wouldn't mind.
Yeah. All the farms do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they'll break over some of the winter apples that they jarred.
And
Yeah.
the root vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
They'll make a hearty breakfast for you. That's
best part of the day.
well. That's the thing about it. Quote again, at your levels and being polite all the while. You're getting every farm you go to so far.
Yep.
They feed you well, and you pay them for it too. So even then, they don't expect it. Like, oh wow! So anything they feed you is being made up tenfold
With what we pay.
with what you pay.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing to get rid of those coppers and silvers and.
Yeah. I mean, I know what I've gotten rid. I just haven't taken it off yet, and but yeah, it's.
And if you need more, just let me know and I'll contribute.
Oh, I'll be buying some off of you. If anybody wants to sell me
Okay.
coppers and silvers, let me know.
I'll donate it to the cause because it's for all of us, and I don't eat, so
Well,
I'm kind of
The coppers and silvers are coming out of the group fund.
9 silver and 20 gold.
Well, they're not
Why don't
taking.
they
They're not
give you-
taking gold. They're coppers and silvers. The gold's great, but
They can't use it.
they can't use it.
why don't I give
It'll be
you,
one
like,
of those things they
200
put in a
coppers
frame
for
and
the
put it on the
general
mirror. That's the
fund?
first gold I ever earned in my life. It'll sit
The
there.
only gold I ever earned in my life. All right, so, and then you said the next morning was going to be a little bit chilly.
It's cold, but it's not brutal.
So how about C5 for the morning half?
All right, I just have to look how close it is to my marked areas because that
Yeah.
makes a big difference. Okay.
Any information?
No.
Okay, so
I'll let you know. It's not a difficult thing. 'Cause like I said, they all know you. And like that, he told you about the farmer.
Mhm.
And have you gone to the farm first, he would have told you the same thing. They stole them. So there were 2 places to get that information about Farmer John lost his cow. And he says, yeah, to Knowles.
kind of took care of those. And
We
the
got most of
evening, we're going to go to whatever this place is.
All right, I believe. Yeah, you went back down. So
Back down.
it's a place, again, they don't have a tavern or anything like that. 20, 30 people tops. It's no different than the one you're at.
Right.
And we'll just say, in this case, it's a church to Aurora,
or that's the
goddess
wedding-
of love, the one that does marriages.
weddings, yeah. Okay. Is there a plot of land that I can claim? I'm just.
She just looks at you and goes,
And I'm going to make her the same offer I did to the other one. it'll be mine, but I'll put her on the access when I'm not here. She can use it in case of emergencies for like
Same
defense.
same answer. 19th level. We're not critical role, so 19th level.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. The only issue, and you learned this, was that if you put a stipulation on if it's part of their structure,
Right.
and that's it. It's a great idea, but that's a killer because then I can't. I
Right.
don't
If
know
it's
how.
not if it's theirs, putting it but it's my claim.
And you're letting them
and-
use it, and they will always have an area open.
Yeah.
Even if you never, ever, ever show up. 100 years later, okay, we think he's dead now. I think we can use it.
But
I'll have to make sure to go back every 50 years.
Yeah, every 50 years you come just to stop at each one. Oh, we thought you were dead.
Yeah,
by now.
all the party has access to these as well, so it's not just me. So you guys have access to these fortifications. I mean, they're just nothing but a 20 by 20, fortification.
Little shed type area, right?
Yeah, it's just. I think it takes 90 or 100 points of damage to break through the stone walls in any particular 5-foot section. But
Oh, I'll keep kind of coming around every so often just to reaffirm the legend.
So, let's see here. All right. So,
Okay, well, let's check the next day.
yeah, then what's the next day going to be?
Just a cold day.
All right, so we can go here and search it using our aerial.
You see it? I have to check it with these here because my mind isn't seeing, my markings. If you're in an area and there's a rat close around it, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to basically E5, right? 'Cause you went here.
Correct.
Yeah, E5. Okay, nothing.
Okay. And then we can finish the day talking to these people here.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, they will tell you. That's why I have to keep looking because E3,
Okay.
because you're here. So E3 here, close enough. They will tell you that they have seen big ugly things, and they know some goblins too. They know goblins, but they don't know the other things.
In E3?
In E3, the next one over.
Okay. What's the weather going to be like? So basically, this is the next.
Right.
All right, so we need to know.
That's below freezing, but no wind.
Blizzard?
Heavy snow. So it's this big, thick, heavy, straight snow.
Tell them the.
And it's like so using 20 as my base. So it's like 10 degrees. You know, the only reason it's not colder is no wind.
Right. Let them.
But it's a thick, heavy, just coming right down.
Let them know the weather forecast. We have a druid who knows the forecast.
They go, yeah, you know, it'll probably start that way, and then later on it'll probably just change because, you know, just wait a minute and the weather will change.
But if you don't mind, we'll camp in your yard, so to speak.
Have fun. There's snow coming, evidently.
Yep.
I can tell because my knees hurt.
And offer them, like, say, 30 in coppers and silvers.
Yeah, just
For-
deduct it when you
Just
get
for
the chance.
Yeah, just for the breakfast kind of.
Yeah, and the fare is all pretty much the same. Whatever meat they have.
Yeah.
The freshest you're going to get is a chicken if they have to kill one now and again. But there's always eggs, because they do get eggs every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
And if it's a farm, there's some vegetables. If it's a ranch, there's more meat.
That's fine.
Yeah, so the standard fare. Mind you, it's all jarred.
So it's going to be a heavy downfall for one day.
Right, all day long, you're going to have like 6 inches of snow an hour.
Ton of snow. Blizzard of
Yikes.
78 kind of thing. Not the
No
blizzard,
wind.
No wind, but
No wind. It's
But
just going to
that-
come down. It's coming down
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
So you've got this, you know, and in the morning, you know, you got this much at the door that you got to knock out of the way.
There's no real door, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's nice and comfy in here until it pops.
It is nice and cool.
Yeah. And when it pops, snow. Snow comes in because it's building up around you.
Yeah.
This is a heavy snow.
No.
And it's just, the thing is, it's not windy, so you don't have this one big snow drift, like, uh-oh. It's just like, and then the top is,
Yeah.
you are the snow globe.
We are. But the thing is if it packs down and whatnot, and kind of when it goes poof, it'll be an igloo.
I think okay. I don't think that.
It stays nice and warm. So the inner
Well,
My-
they don't talk about it, so you know I'm going to live with that because they just say it is. So why not? It's a heavy snow. You igloo. You poof. Okay. Yeah. The kids will play in this, I think.
Right. Absolutely. So what's the next day?
After that heavy snow, let's see what. It warms up. Your igloo
Is gonna
caves in. It warmed up. No wind. No percent. It warmed up from, and I'm using 20 as a base.
40.
Yeah. It warmed right up.
All right.
So you get ready to say it goes poof, you step out. Mind you, this is by the end of the day. It's not like right away.
Right.
You know, by noon it starts to warm up and that whole thing just caves right in.
Well, we're gone by then. So we're going over here to E3.
You're going where he said, which was E3.
Yep.
What time is it? Because I don't want to get into a late fight.
It is 7:45.
7:45. Okay. Cool. You can aerial, and you can, because you can tell by looking, you have a ogre and some orcs and some goblins and a bugbear. Basically, a couple of fireballs and you're up high.
I'm not up high. Can I cast through my?
Familiar.
Can I cast through my familiar?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were flying on a.
Sometimes you can.
Yeah, I know.
Check and see. These things with your levels, all you gotta do is run it, a few fireballs and they're dead. Boom.
Yep.
It's just showing you that they're out there. Again, like I said, not a hard critter area. It's just to show you that whatever it is getting these things. But these are hard for the farmers. It'll destroy farms and destroy crops and wipe out their livestock.
If not, we'll go Eldritch Blast them.
Yeah, no, it's like if I cast a spell with a range of touch, the familiar can deliver it as if I had cast it.
And of course, there's always, and I'm going by what she does now. There's always the Tyra. I want to go talk to him. It's up to
I don't
you.
know. Last time that didn't work out. I think this time I'm gonna take my bow and just shoot him.
Okay, there's the funny part.
I'll do whatever.
They would have talked.
They
I'll do
would have
whatever
talked.
You guys.
The Knoll's still the spoke Knoll. You got
I'll do
fireball?
whatever
do.
you guys.
Bang, bang.
I'll do whatever.
I'm not going to
Guys,
set them all out because you got goblins that will die even at a fail. Orcs that'll die even on a fail. The ogre, orc war chief, and bugbear chief might survive the first hit, but then everybody arrowing them, they ain't going to survive.
Yeah.
These are for, 3rd, 4th, 5th level characters. It's more about the fact that the learning part that these are out there, they are raiding, and they will wipe out a farm.
Oh yeah.
And they'll wipe out these small hamlets trying to build. And from what you
I
could
mean,
tell,
if they're
they were
together
heading
enough, I'll
towards
conjure up.
that's why they were here. They had seen them. They were actually headed. They saw them. They're heading towards this ranch. So you stop them from destroying that ranch.
I just gotta check the porch for some meds real quick.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just might be your wife's shot, and she needs that. That helps a lot. So that'll just be like a minute.
Pocket changer shit.
No, you would have destroyed it. A couple of fireballs, melt them.
Only one.
No, that was the talking. They were running away from something, and the idea was they didn't care about one town, but they hated the other, and they didn't even know why they hated the other, only that they really wanted to go out. But you don't know that.
No.
So they left everything, gathered up, and they were out here. They don't even know what they got. They came with nothing. They've been getting animals. There's animal carcasses and stuff like that, and you can tell it's makeshift and haphazardness. Like they came unprepared. But being a wild animal in of themselves, more or less as humanoids, they know how to survive in the craziness.
Yep.
But that's the one time she didn't talk to him.
Yep.
That's why it was, here they are, and then what you would have learned. She decides to talk to the Knolls, who can't speak any language.
I wonder if he can speak with dead.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's like clerical one. I'm not sure his druidic. I know he can raise.
Didn't ask me a third question.
No. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't going to lay this all out and deal with that because I mean, the goblins will just literally disintegrate.
Good lord, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Conjure
orcs, even
barrage.
though they're a little bit tougher, they would
Otherwise,
they would have disintegrated too.
Yeah, what was it 68? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but that's unless you decide to drop it at a higher level.
It wouldn't have been. So they might have, but
And then
the arrows have been Eldritch Blasts. Just for.
I'm going to check the biggest guy just to see what his hit points would have been. Anything after that doesn't matter. I'm just going to look at the big guy. Okay, the ogre has 91.
Okay. He would have survived.
He's the biggest one.
Okay.
So, what was your...
31.
Yeah, goblins,
Gone.
gone. Orcs, gone. The...
Bugbear.
Oh, it's a bugbear chief. I just want to see.
Oh, Bugbear Chief, yeah, probably has close to a.
Yeah. Because you can go talk to him
I
afterwards.
polished the rest off for you.
A bugbear chief
I'd
has
apologize.
100. And the orc, but still, the damage you did. Over there, halfway down.
Third of the way anyway.
And the orc.
Captain. Something like that.
Orc war chief.
Okay.
Orc war chief. $132. He's actually tougher than the ogre. So, but the war chief, the chiefs and the ogre would have survived the first hit.
Yep.
A second hit would finish off the ogre, but the chief and the bugbear will be down into their 30s or 40s.
Yeah. Nuke him from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah, actually, you can just keep boom, boom, boom. And with the standard damage you guys do, and with Trill running in, cracking skulls, like I said, it's not designed to be tough. This is to learn.
Yep.
To see what's going on, and try to find where the controller is, the boss, the mistress, the master, the whatever it is.
Yep. All right, so that was the first half of that day. Now let's come on over here to G3.
You already knew, so it depends on which way you came from.
Yep.
It is cold.
Alright, that's
No wind. Just a cold day. It's like 0 degrees.
okay. So we will go talk to this ranger.
He would have told you about those, and then you can tell him the story. Oh.
Yep.
Let me check the number here, because I forget.
G3.
No. Already did that. Yeah, I missed that one. I'll just change it. I'll move him. Here we go. I have to change because I didn't see this, so
Okay.
I'll just move this to a different spot. That's easy enough to do. They're moving around anyway, so why not?
Sure.
So, yeah, nothing.
All right. That was the first half. Second half. How about J4?
J4. J4 is near... Not you. I moved you. Okay. As your familiar, so I'm around up there. It screams at you.
Oh, probably. I secure myself in, so a lot of times I'm actually looking through. That's why I'm on.
Okay, well, he tells you, or you see an Orog on a wyvern, and it wipes out your familiar.
An Orog
and you can
on
see
a
it.
wyvern.
And it's circling around because it recognizes it as a.
That can't be good.
Yeah. So it's up there, circling around.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to take a shot at it?
He's up there high. He's the equivalent of long range.
Hold on just a second. Let me see what I got. Yeah, if you're gonna take a shot, take a shot. But I'm looking up a
I think
spell.
I get. Let's... Yeah, because my longbow, I get sharpshooter, so distance really isn't an issue.
So we're looking at what, 300?
Yeah, 300, 320 feet. Yeah, he's up there.
300?
I can hit
Yeah.
600 with the thing, so let's see what we do.
They can scout up high too. They see you as little dots, but it's like, oh, and then here's a familiar. Kapow.
Hey, it's worth a shot. Pardon the pun. 24?
What are you shooting at?
The wyvern?
Okay. I just have to know what I'm looking for.
Sorry.
I'm just checking my ranges on something here.
Well, I know she hit it. I just want
I'm doing mage armor.
to. Okay, so you hit the wyvern. What's your damage?
Let's see, what is my damage? Oh, that's not. It is 11 points of damage.
Oh. Okay. Alrighty.
He killed your bird.
He did. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. You're okaying it.
I am. because
Okay.
I am okaying it. Because it's okay. Dexterity saving throw, DC 19
Okay.
for both.
Well, they're gonna fail. I already know that. See? Oh, for a second there, from this angle, that looked like a 20. So, wow. Couple of 18s.
Fun.
Yeah,
Close.
no pluses, and then so yeah.
All right. In that case, they each take a couple of different things. First and foremost, bludgeoning damage. 9 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
And then 46 cold. Uh, 17 cold. Checking resistances.
Well, they don't have resistance. I'm checking the. I'm checking something else.
Okay.
Ah. Held on.
Oh. Okay.
It bucks and goes like this, and it starts taking off into the wind. It can handle the damage, but
Yep.
they're still not. Whoa! There's powerful beings down there. Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
don't
hit
kill
them. And,
you hit them and wham, wham, and
and
although they can handle the damage,
Yep.
there's still 4 of you down there.
Yeah.
And it just got hit for. Well, the wyvern took 20 plus the cold. I just stopped at the
Yep.
20, and the Orog took the cold, and oh crap, we're not. They're too powerful.
Yeah.
The wyvern may be stupid, but the Orog isn't. He's like, whoa, no. I've heard of these guys. You're 19th level.
Well, we wanted to let them know we meant business.
Well, the funny part about the reason I put them there was for an aerial combat, but you didn't go to that place first.
No.
I don't know. I don't particularly care
No,
for
because
flying.
my fly spell doesn't has a limited time.
No, it's something else.
Something else.
Yeah. You just didn't go there first.
Okay. Okay.
But we should have talked to him.
No, it's just a question of where you go. That's why this is the whole map is all arbitrary. Where are you going? Because he's having his familiar go up, you're killing 2 hexes
A day.
a day. So I gotta look and see what's near those hexes that he would see.
Yeah. Right. I gotta pull him back.
Poor Max, man, he's dead.
Nah, not dead. He's just. Gonna...
And like I told Steve, this air, what you're doing, the encounters outside, they're not the issue. They're easy. They're no problem. It's trying to find the master, if you will.
Yep. All right.
I
In that
suppose you could
case,
fly away after him. We'll try and keep up with you.
I-5.
Mm-mm. Except for one area.
Yeah.
Done. So it's a question of time now.
Except for one area.
On the outside. Except for one area. Because I don't care about this one. They would have kept going. There was a couple of bullets, but with what you're doing, you
H6.
never would have seen them.
Okay, that's the end of that day.
Yeah, it's a time consumer. And understand, you're only doing aerial recon.
I know.
Hmm.
Well, no, it's not all. No, it's not aerial recon. You said it gives a thorough with half the time.
Yeah. I'm saying because you have the aerial recon.
Yeah.
The aerial recon covers outside, and then the other half is you looking around.
Right. So
That's what I'm saying. That's why you're able to do 2. Instead of doing everything, you can see over there, okay, there's the wyvern, then you get over close and you look around, so you're able to do it quicker.
all right. So what's the next day look like?
Let's find out. It warmed up.
Wiggle my fingers. Druid crap.
It warmed up. A little thaw going on.
Okay.
I predict it's going to warm up.
So. Okay, because they would have known about these areas.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go to H10 and search that one.
Okay.
That's where we're gonna have to camp.
Call
Okay.
it.
No, camp.
Camp.
Oh, camp, as you say.
Yeah, no, it's only 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm tired, but I'm hoping you get to where you need to go before I call it. And there are 2 places left that have, and that's in that entire map.
So, yeah, we gotta find 2 places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you got to find one. The other one could have been fun.
The other one could have been fun.
Yeah. If you had gone there first before the wyvern.
No.
That one was literally a fun spot.
Okay.
It depends on where you go.
What's the next day?
Normal, so it got cold
Wiggle my
again.
fingers.
No wind.
Druid crap.
Heavy snowfall again. You got another heavy straight down snowfall.
All right.
So you igloo it again.
Yep, we igloo it again. And so
That's
mark
alright,
off
I'll
a day.
take my little flute and I'll practice blowing into it because it's harder now.
Mark off the day. And what's the day after?
Let's see here. Again, normal for the season. No wind.
Druid crap.
More heavy.
It's still snowing.
Okay.
They went to heavy and it's still snowing. Not as heavy, but it is still snowing. You had a couple of days of snow. A big old heavy snowstorm that's calming down right now. So who knows if more's coming. But it is snowing.
Okay.
Which cuts your seeing distance, so you know that.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you went out, you would have gone to just one hex because you can't see as far. It's snowing. Precipitation.
Yep.
But if you
You
want to sit there and
guys
wait
need
it
to
out,
go
you wait it
get
out
some
and your igloo's a little bit bigger.
Yep. And now 3rd day.
3rd of February, just so you know. Or my equivalent. So, it's still cold because it's the equivalent of February. No wind. It stopped snowing.
Yay! Let's go visit this ranch at
Let's go.
J11.
All right.
No, I11. Excuse me. I11. Next to the ponds.
I'll play Battlestar.
Nothing.
Okay. And then
The ponds, just so you know, the ponds of themselves, by virtue of the terrain, is its own day. I mean, there's just like there's also
the second half of the day, J12.
Okay. Mark the next day. Cold.
Well, that's the second half of the
Right, I just going to the next day because there's
Oh,
nothing on second.
yeah.
Cold, no wind, and man, that snow it's
coming in.
piling up.
All right, so we'll mark off another day.
Trudging right now is rough terrain.
Oh,
You've had 2 days of heavy snow, and nobody's got snowshoes. You are in waist deep snow. She needs to be carried or behind people. Same with the kobold. You had a heavy snow earlier and 2 more. You've had 3 days of heavy snow.
Okay, so what I'll do is I will cast a second Phantom Steed, and they can go ahead and have ride on the Phantom Steed.
Yeah, at least they're not buried under the snow, because you're talking 4, 5, 6 feet of snow
And if
now.
the cobalt just happens to fall off into the snowbank, and I forget to mention it. Nobody will
Whoopsie!
say anything.
Where'd he go?
Busy step back on the horse.
And we take the day in the ponds, which is H12.
And we'll call it there.
That's the second fight.
That's the big fight. They're in the ponds. When you're searching the ponds, you'll know that it's normal pond. They're frozen over, but yeah, they're normal. They're still ponds. But you go into one area, and there's a little hillock, almost like a little island. And you can tell the difference because it's swampy around this. And you see there's a cave opening here. It goes in. And that is, it's a short dungeon.
Yeah.
But what's in there, especially when I got a coven.
And I forgot, I can cast levitate on myself.
Yeah, but that just lets you go up. Somebody will have to pull you along like a kite.
Yeah.
Yeah, levitate just lets you
Fun.
levitate.
Yeah.
You still got to get pulled
I go
along.
up and down.
Or the wind, you go, shoo!
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you levitate, we'll just tie you to the pommel of my saddle.
Yeah, 8 things that I'm using scarecrows for. 3-1T, Thulu modified, and a layer of you'll see, because you see how easy it is. It's just this 3, and there's a green hag coven in there. Those are the ones that are controlling things,
Okay.
and they know you're coming.
It's just funny.
They
'cause
know we're coming.
if
It's
I
a coven.
thought
They have
Did they bake us a cake?
Yeah, but I don't think you want to eat it.
Chocolate? Yeah, the red velvet isn't vanilla.
And the red isn't velvet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, as you and that's another thing you can see because they have the magic eye. You can see them.
Oh, the arcane eyes.
The arcane, so they know you're there. So they're here, and they're prepped. So there's no walking in and just fireballing in the center. They're prepped, and they'll have to look up the coven and figure it all out. Now, what you missed is because once you do that, following thing, you get it out of the way to go to the next thing. What you missed was you could have gone to some Pegasuses that are freezing and trying to survive with 4 young, and you could have gotten Pegasi. If you got the Pegasi first, they would have allowed you to go as long as you protect and warm up their young, fight the wyvern. That's real. But you went right by it, went around.
Me right here.
This ranch, the one you didn't go to. You went like this.
Oh,
You kept going.
Yep.
That ranch.
Yeah, that would have been very easy to do.
Yeah.
To warm them up.
Well, that was all about, because Pegasi are an intelligent creature.
Yep.
Even about talking to them. And with the winter, like I specifically put them there, they didn't make it in time. They are the equivalent of horses, but they've got these young. And you've had 2 days of just blistering cold.
Yep.
And warm up, and they're trying to protect them. And now you've had 3 days of heavy, heavy snow. So they would have said, look, they know about you.
Mm-hmm.
They've heard, and hey, we would rather they survive, and we will stay with you until they grow. We'll go out our business, and then we know you will protect these as yours. So you could have gotten 4 Pegasi, and like any colt, give them a year and a half. They're big enough to ride, and you could have done that, and taken the skill and learned how to ride aerial.
Oh well.
Hey, it was a chance. I had it there. It was a possibility. The funny part is that's why I had to keep looking. It's like, oh, they went that way. You should have gone to this way. Because I saw you hitting the ranch. Okay, he'll go to this ranch and they'll get him. Nope. You went that way.
Yep.
But like I said, I know it's a little bit early, but I wanna do some prep work for this because I need to make them a little bit tougher. So tomorrow I'm gonna take it and do some prep work for these. I don't care about the things that are guards; those are just in the way, and you can blast them. But I want to see what the coven can do. Maybe they can get in a demon or 2. I don't know.
Yep. I am just going to leave these here because I really don't need to. I'm going to.
So next week we'll go in with my upgraded Green Hag Coven.
Yay!
Maybe depending upon how they is, maybe they'll come out to battle you outside.
Depending on what.
Yeah, because they know you have fireball in there in this cavern. They don't want to get caught.
Yep.
And a coven has all kinds of abilities as a coven.
Yeah. They do that.
They do. And the neat thing is you ate up all of January and you've gone through the first 5 days of February. Still cold, still bitter, because it's not like our winter this year. Of course, I've been rolling some warm days, so that is, yeah.
Although I don't know, aren't we supposed to get more snow on Tuesday or something?
Yeah, we got some coming, I hear. I don't know exactly when. But it's still been a pretty mild winter we've had overall so far. We've had some cold days, some snow, but it's been pretty quiet.
Yep.
I got my new tires, so hopefully I'm good to go.
So so next week I'll wait for folks and
Yep.
I'll upgrade my coven and get them prepared for 19th level characters.
Yay.
Woohoo! Well, you all have a nice week, and
You
I'll
as
see
well.
you next week.
See you all next go. Till
Yes,
next time.
indeed.